Good morning. Good morning. Look at that. Listen to our little audio in the back. Can you hear it? That's a little boring for us. Hold on. Let me go get us some more music.
I know.
That,
Yeah, you need to up.
I didn't
It's
want
hot.
to say
You
it.
got to use
I didn't
their
want to
stuff.
say it. I didn't want to say it.
let me say this. That was a dud. Okay. That music there was dud. Let me go. Let me see what this hip hop selection sound like. Uh-uh.
They're not at the
What
Marki
what
house
is this
music level.
nonsense going on? So this is Source Music inside of Restream. Good morning, real estate. What is cracking this morning? I think we have every coast covered. We got JMan coming in from where this morning, JMan?
I'm coming in from the global headquarters here in Rochester, New York.
Yes, and then we have Carrie coming from.
I am live from San Diego, California, where we are hosting the Realtor Conference and Expo. I'm
Woo!
already here.
And little old Marky is just hanging out on the south side of the city of Chicago. But we got the country covered, right? We got New York. So we got the East Coast, we got the
East
Midwest, and we
Coast.
got the West Coast in the house. What's going on, everybody? Come on up in here and tell us hello this morning. Some of you are still at home. Some of you are probably in flight trying to figure out why you
Yeah,
can't
that's
get
true.
us, right? And then some of you are still in California. We got Devonna come on through saying good morning to us. We got Carol. What's going on, Carol, this morning? We got my girl Sharon. Yes. And then we have the Facebook user saying good morning. And we are back for a special 2021 Realtor Conference and Expo. Carrie making sure we working, right? So she playing
I
in the
am. I'm
background.
making sure. I'm checking
She
all the
making sure.
pages.
Oh, Tracy Hawkins, our number one security expert,
The safety lady from
the
St. Louis,
safety lady.
Missouri. I think St. Louis. Is she
Yeah,
from
no,
Missouri?
no, it's
No.
not St. Louis, but it is Missouri.
Kansas City. Kansas City.
Kansas City. Okay, I knew we were gonna get it right.
I got it. I got it. I
She's
got it.
flying in tomorrow. We got Jeanette. Hey, Jeanette, what's going on? And we got our girl from Wise Agent. She gonna get me straight on this name. Ilani, Alana. It's
Eleni Summershield.
Lenny Michelle. Woo, I'm gonna get it right. I swear to God, I'm gonna get that tongue curl because it's a tongue curler. Get her on there. We got Ebony Killian. What's up, Ebony? Out of the ATL area. We got Heather coming through this morning, and Tracy got us all the way together. That is our security specialist out of Kansas City, Missouri. So we came over here for a special edition of the 2021 Realtor Conference and Expo. Good morning, real estate. Something that we started in the midst of the pandemic because we could not be together last year, but we gonna get together. Look, we getting together this year. Physically, we getting together this year, and we got a live little lineup for you this morning. So I've talked enough already. My mic wasn't
Have
working this
you?
morning. Yeah, well, yeah, already. I talked enough. I'm gonna let J Man talk. What's up, J Man?
Yo, I'm just happy to be back together. You know, that's all I got to say. Let me just put that out there. I am very happy to have the Good Morning Real Estate team back together again. After a brief hiatus, because we all been so busy, June, July, August, September, October, and now we're here in November, pre-conference, where it all began. It was around this time last year where we had a conversation like, yo, we should just do some kind of show about the NAR conference and how we can help people maximize that opportunity. So happy to be here with my ladies.
And let me tell you, there's just something about collaborating. There's something about getting here and going live. I think it forces us to be consistent. But Marki has gotten on a plane a few times, and I'm just going with this, and I'm just going to make Marki talk again because I'm not saying that someone posted on social media and said, "Ooh, I have to get out of my house in 2 hours, and I haven't even packed yet." And all I could think about was Marki saying she packed 30 days ago for the NAR conference. And all I could think about was I started 3 days ago, and I have issues because, I'm running a brokerage. And while I'm running a brokerage, I've got my education platform. And I was like, I have this guest room, and that became the pile all for all our clothes. And I'm like, Mark, I can't pack until all the clothes are folded and put away. So we started 3 days ago, and I think I'm okay, but I am sure I'm not as organized as Marki. And Marki has a whole strategy
I do have a
before
strategy.
coming.
One, I have to match the organization that I work for, right? And so, I think some people know I work for everybody. So if I'm going to do a Century 21 event, I'm wearing gold and black. If I'm going to do Berkshire Hathaway, I'm wearing Chardonnay, right? I'm going to wear the color of the organization that hires me.
Do they play black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow? Okay, never
No,
mind.
no. Well, guess what? But we probably need to bring that for their next conference. And so, because I'm on the road so much, I use my office and I lay my clothes out a month in advance. Here's the thought, couple of thoughts. Not only do I want to color coordinate, right? I like
Mm-hmm.
the whole week to be color coordinated so I can bring fewer pair of shoes. Because the more colors you bring, the more shoes you have to bring. And I like to keep my luggage condensed. That'll be the next one. The next thing is, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm the shortest, darkest, roundest person in the room with the least amount of hair. I got to come and represent for the big girls. So I cannot be the big girl and be raggedy. Okay. I got to bring clean to you. Right. So that means I gotta coordinate my accessories and everything. You're not gonna catch me slipping. I just refuse to do that because I'm representing for all the heavy duty cuties of the world, right? So we got that aspect of it. And so, and I don't like for you guys to consistently, when I'm in this outfit, like my duster, this is like my uniform. I don't like y'all to see me in the same outfit. So I need to spread these outfits out over months. I got to make sure the same people not at that event, right? Like it is a whole strategy involved. And so, yes, I did start packing a month ago, but yesterday threw a monkey wrench. With that Comcast outage, I had to get up and go to the office and do 2 events. Then I get a notification from Amazon. They don't think that my books are going to arrive in time for the Realtor bookstore. So then I had to go pack another bag and find every book that I had in my house to put in that bag. Like, yeah, this is and when I get to the hotel, I just canceled a dinner reservation tonight because I need to pull everything out, iron it, and have everything laid out for the next 6 days because we running and I like to stay ready. So my analness, I would call it, makes me stay in order and I'm representing for the heavy duty cuties of the world.
Those books will come in handy, Marki, because right now my books are holding up my laptop.
Ah. Somebody's tuning in from 38,000 feet. Yes.
Yes.
Plain action.
Yo, we are
don't
up
need a
there.
screenshot of that. We need a
Go high or
Somebody
go
needs
home.
to take that person's photo with
See?
them watching us from way up. Yeah.
Wait
that's
a
good
minute.
one.
Someone said, haven't packed yet, leaving at 6:20 a.m. I'm going to make an assumption that either this person is in Hawaii or they're coming in tomorrow. Let me say this, because I've been on the road now since the first week of August, I can't
6:20.
even phantom what that feels like. Like my OCD would really have me up in the corner somewhere hitting my head. I'm not organized. I'm not organized. I'm not organized. Like it would throw me completely
I'm not
off.
organized.
Like
Yes.
it would throw
Oh,
me. Can you please
I'm not
post info on
organized.
property?
Like
Yes.
it would
Who is
throw
listening to
me.
that? Who's doing that? Stop. Which one of y'all is trying to listen to the listen?
Secret. Let me tell you a secret. If you
What?
click in the feed to the right and you're not the host, it launches that person.
Oh, I got it now.
So we
So,
learned something new.
Michelle, I'm going to repost that information. It is on Facebook for the property management class with Lenore Sherman. So I will have to go back. Hopefully, I'll find it before my car picks me up at 11 o'clock today. So, guys, let's get to it. We got stuff to tell people.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let me just say that I packed the night before. Always, that's my thing. Takes me about 45 minutes, and it just.
But you have a wife who organizes and helps
What?
out at home with your kids.
Yo, my wife loves me, but she don't do none of that. Okay, I'm the guy
We
who's
still
like,
have help.
let
Like
me see what
I had to
t-shirts
help
I'm
Mark
gonna
pack.
wear. Like, yeah, it's. I'm gonna go get our t-shirts made. The Good Morning Real Estate t-shirts. I'm getting those made today. So,
Are you
so I
serious,
can have 'em
JMan?
when I leave Friday morning. So 30 days in advance. I don't even know what that is. 30 minutes. But it's different. I understand. It is different.
It
And
is.
I'll say Marky, let me ask you this question. When you
What?
say pack and you say, you don't want to have too many shoes, tell us about the shoes you have chosen to wear, because I do have a pair of
Oh
flip
yeah,
flop
start with that.
slides, whatever you call them.
Hmm.
And then I have a pair of sandals that have the thick, chunky sole. And I have some heels. And I got sneakers because I don't know how my feet are going to feel tomorrow.
So I think a lot of people know I have lipedema. This is no ordinary fat. This is extraordinary fat. So I have a fat disorder. I do not wear heels because my legs are already heavy because of the fat disorder. I only wear good shoes. Now I'm gonna be clear with you. So now if I'm representing for the
Hmm.
heavy duty cuties, you're not gonna see me out here in cheap shoes. I don't wear flip flops. One, I definitely don't wear them in the airport because I don't know when I'm gonna have to move faster. I am a designer gym shoe fanatic. So like right now I got on Yeezys. Okay. So I'm gonna keep me some Yeezys, some Ferragamos. Ferragamos are my favorite shoes because they hold up. So you're gonna always catch me in a good pair of support shoes. I might have on $1,000 pair of shoes with a $29.99 dress. The dress might be inexpensive. The shoes are not. So my shoe game is tight. It's Ferragamo, Yeezys the whole time. It's all color coordinated. And my accessories are color coordinated. So I'm doing beige and silver shoes this entire trip. Carrie's coming back in. I'm doing Ferragamo's Yeezys through this trip, and they're silver and beige because I had to color cause I had to color coordinate. So yeah, I my shoe game, it's tight, but I don't wear heels. That's why I make sure it's tight because I don't wear heels.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm looking over there. I only have two pairs of gym shoes because I go to the gym. So I do have two.
Mm. So how many pair of shoes did you take on this trip, Carrie?
I got some flip flops. I got the sandals. I got two pairs of heels. My twin sister is coming in town, so she might want to match my shoes for the Women's Council Gala.
oh,
So she might take those back with her.
easy
So
breezy.
I was a little strategic.
How
And
many
and
pairs?
there's some extra clothes that if I decide I want to take them back, she could take them.
Oh, so I bought three. I have three pair of shoes packed plus the shoes I have on my feet.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, just yeah. That's too many.
Same. Mhm.
Three. Oh, you got three. Did you bring your heels, J Man?
Just ask.
I so much walking. I don't like to wear heels like that. Just for like a Saturday night where I know an Uber is going to pick me up and that's going to be a short night out.
Oh, let me give
I
you
could
all
rock
a
them
tip since
heels.
you brought that up.
Rock it. Yeah.
Here in San Diego, you can download an app called Circuit, and they will just come
Circuit.
pick you up, and it doesn't cost you anything. It is a driving service. So if you are a realtor and you're on a budget and this is your first conference, yes, hotel staff, front desk told us that.
Circuit.
Just like it's spelled, just like the word circuit.
I
All
guess
right.
C I R
I'm
C U I
from New
T.
York. A
Let me
little
be
bit
clear.
skeptical.
I won't be using Circuit because I got somewhere to be every hour on the hour. Let me just be clear. When I this is work for me. I will book 25 to 50 engagements out of this realtor conference and expo. I'm coming to work. I have to be every place on time. That's why my analness is in full throttle right now. I'm
We,
not waiting for the
we
Circuit app
hold
for
on.
nobody.
We gotta change that. Just
What?
call it like your OCD,
Oh,
perhaps,
oh, you didn't
because
you didn't like that whole word. Is that even a word?
no, I mean maybe not in an appropriate live stream, but um, don't know. But let's talk about comfortable shoes for the first timers. Let me segue this from analness. Um, for the first timers, that how important it is to really wear comfortable shoes because you walk 10 miles this week, maybe, would you say, on the low
You're
Oh,
gonna
side?
more than
get
that.
15. You're gonna get 15 to 20,000 steps in every single day if you
Mhm.
are here to work. Now, there are some people who come who aren't gonna do any work. They're coming to hang out, to kick it. This is to me. That's not the reason you go. This is a business write off for those who don't know. I am coming to network. I am coming to leverage. I am coming to expand territory. I need to consistently meet with people face to face, those people I haven't had the opportunity to see in the past 24 months. Okay. And so you start right now. If you didn't bring your business cards, get your sheet of paper, fold that sucker up and start writing your little name on it because you need to have something. You need your mobile app if you don't have it. Actually, this is what I would recommend you do. If you left your business cards at home, go over to your website right now with your contact information. Take that link, go over to Bitly, Bitly, shorten it, turn it into a QR code, open up your camera app with the QR code on it, and make everybody scan it. Don't do what I just told you to do. Don't be tacky and write on a little sheet of paper. There's no reason today that you should have to do that.
I just have one.
What you got?
To be tacky. You want to win a prize at the expo.
Well, they can scan your badge.
They
no?
can, yeah, they can
Not
scan your
everyone
badge.
has that. Not everyone.
Well, then you give
When
them
you
the
get to
mobile.
the back.
You give them the
When you get to
mobile, right?
Yes. Yeah, but sometimes I think that I'm just saying I think that might be an upgrade for people that are working the expo booth. So if you get to the back and someone doesn't have the scan feature, they might have a fillable form. Let's go with that.
JMan decided he just gonna blow his whole QR code up. So if you are with the organization and they don't provide you any type of mobile app or tools, you can create your own with the QR code. I would say that society right now today it has become very accustomed to scanning QR codes due to the restaurant utilization and not giving out menus. If your mobile device is 2 years or younger,
Do it.
it should have the ability to scan that QR code. So you want to have your QR codes ready right now so that you can
Oh, look at
network.
that. See, that was a surprise, Carrie, because this is what I did. I went and I created a separate link tree for Good Morning Real Estate. Hello. That's how you do it right there. You scan the code. It's going to go to our 3 link trees so you can connect with all 3 of us.
Oh, that was hot, JMan.
You
Look
know,
at you. You out here
I
working.
just sit here quietly and I bring that tech game like, cow, what's up now? That's how we do. You want to see
Wait,
again?
so then, D comes and spells it out for us, right? Ain't no this. But then my boy Joseph gets us together. That's 100% correct, JMan. But JMan,
Yeah.
tell them again what you just did because you went and did another link tree. You pulled all of our links into that link tree so that put the QR code back up so that everybody can have all of our links if they go right now to that QR code. So everybody, in case you don't know how to do this yet, you're going to go to your camera device on your phone. You're simply going to open it without taking a picture. You're going to hover over JMan's QR code. When you hover over that code, web page is going to come up. You're going to tap that, and then you will be able to connect with JMan, Carrie, and myself to our Linktree accounts, right? Now, did you do that before we got here, JMan, or did you do that once we were here this morning?
No, I did it this morning.
Oh, that's hot, JMan.
Alphabetical order and everything.
Yeah, I see you, JMan.
See, they can't see me in the middle of the day with a flashlight. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. So Tracy Hawkins wanted to let you know because she's also a twin.
Oh, the Twin Powers unite.
Yep, Twin Power is coming to California. My twin sister, Stacy Johnson Cosby, 35 plus year NAR member. That means she soon will be a realtor emeritus. Will be there representing landlords, housing providers, investors, and discussing the importance of the flight of property rights. Watch for. Well, come on through, twin.
If you're teaching, we need to catch each other at the expo on Friday sometime, on Friday when they open.
Ooh, okay. So
let's get into the schedule.
Okay,
Talk a little bit about
talked about shoes. We did the whole what if you don't have a business card? That wasn't even part of the program today.
I mean, we could talk about first of all, what you did say, Marki, was coming to the NAR conference with intention. Like people really do come and kick it. I can't even tell you some of the stuff I have already seen here. I mean, it's good networking late at night, good networking. You get to network with people you may not have ever had a chance to meet, but you do have to come on purpose because the expo, people are texting me saying, Carrie, I need you to come to this event. I need you to come to this event. Sometimes you need to figure out how to take 10 minutes to go to that event because it could open doors for your brokerage.
But let me say this. The first thing is be on time for everything you said you were already going to do. So, I know that I am not a last minute go-to person. And I tell everybody that. So, the very first thing is based on this schedule, right? I got to make it to all of these appointments on time. Okay. And this is for 6 days. All right.
Mhm.
On time. Outside of that, I will linger in the hallway. I'm a hallway person. I will linger. I'm going to network and talk to everybody. I have packets already packed up. I have books packed up to give to people, but I know who I need to connect with before I get here. I'm not trying to go and connect with everybody. One, I have a podcast. I'm going to deliver 25 episodes next year. I need 25 dynamic podcast guests, right? I'm going to stop by the expo for that. I need to connect with directors of education, and I need to connect with communication directors, which I'm doing a program for them to get in front of them. I want to stop with the Women's Council of Realtors, so I'm doing a presentation with them. I'm
What day is that?
RRC. I'm doing that presentation for the Women's Council, which is going to be 100% about Canva. That is going to be Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Even though our calendars change time for us, I always put the time in front of the event. So I have 10 a.m. on my calendar. Even though I know my calendar is going to adjust, I like to consistently see that time so that I'm on time. Our CEO, to make sure that everybody is in check, especially those that are on the board of directors, she has already sent us a calendar request for everything that she feels that BOD members should attend. So we don't have any excuse to not be there. Thank you, Michelle.
None.
Yeah, because here's the thing, we need to show up. We need to show up on time because we notice when people don't show up and don't show up on time. This is just being accountable, right? Especially if you are on the board of directors. So that's one thing that she's done for us as well. So I have some double entries in my calendar, but everything that I put in, I put that time. And I don't know if you can see this, but in the green are all my speaking engagements. So if I have to speak somewhere, I have it in green so I know. So I do have 5 speaking engagements at the Realtor Conference and Expo.
Yeah, I have my calendar's down at the bottom and it comes up. Mine is not in Google because I use Outlook, but yeah, I
Hey,
know
we got
everywhere at
Tamika
every
Bryan.
committee meeting, everything.
Put the QR code. Thank you. Yeah, so it's very serious, right? About how to do this. Now, my first Realtor Conference and Expo was 2009. No, it wasn't. My first speaking engagement at the Realtor Conference and Expo was 2009. My first Realtor Conference and Expo was 2004. I took Skylar and my mother. So it's kind of funny that he's a Realtor member now.
So you attended pre getting, speaking.
So let's come back to my involvement, right? And the only reason I'm gonna throw this out, I realized quickly that I didn't know anything about the world of being a realtor, but I knew that I wanted to be successful as a realtor. So that very first year, I earned my ABR. Okay. By the time, so things were going great. I was in the top 10% of realtors my first year. Because I was in the top 10%, and I knew that I had earned the ABR designation, I said, oh, let me go to the Realtor Conference and Expo. I didn't know anyone, anything, deer in headlights, but I went. It was in Orlando. I took my son, I took my mother. When I tell you, it was one of the best trips ever because my mother passed away in 2006. So my mother and my son had already been to a Realtor Conference and Expo before I was on the board of directors, before I was instructor, before anything, because I needed to know about this world if this is what I professed that I was going to be good at. So
And
yeah.
here's what's interesting is for me, it was on the flip side. So all of you that are women's council members, there's 2 conferences. Well, there's more than 2 conferences that are happening. Let's go with that. But I came on behalf of women's council as president-elect. And then I did not even realize that there was a national conference happening at the same time. So even whether it's legislative meetings or the national conference, most of us that are women's council only pay to go to women's council. but you can upgrade to go to both, and the fee is nominal. I know it's under $100, and let's say it's somewhere around 65 or 70, but then it gives you access to all of the additional sessions. But now you really got to plan out your calendar. So if you're a women's council member, what we're challenging you to do is go to both. Now you get access to the expo automatically, and you get access to the general sessions automatically. But a lot of times, I didn't know what I didn't know. And even today, if you're here early, because I know there's some women's council people here early, there are governance meetings that are also happening, and they start today. So I'm heading over to the MLS. There's a meeting with the multiple listing service, and I want to know, because there's a lot of things happening with the DOJ. Love it, Tracy. So you take advantage of this. Is how you learn. And especially, and Marki, this, the meeting after the meeting, or calling Marki late at night and maybe she'll answer the phone. If you are a new broker owner, if you are a new realtor and you don't know what you don't know, I'm telling you, you need to show up for the governance meetings, because this is where you can figure out, oh, that's why I can't do this. Because many of the agents here watching today don't even know that there's internet data exchange, and why you can't take someone else's listing and market it all over the place. Hence, class written from a 3-page document from a group on Facebook. So I digress.
Are you talking about me, Carrie, in that class that I wrote? You talking about the fact that I have a NAR qualifying ethics course, actually with Hondros College, that was 33,000 words, some asinine amount of content. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking ass this morning. JMan is like, she's at it again. Okay, let me tell you something. It's okay. Yes. And so you want to go to the governance meetings, but you said something, Carrie, that we had discussed the other day, and that is the Department of Justice. It hasn't been a lot of discussion around it. One thing that we're doing right now is we are preparing our agents for whatever is to come. I will say that every broker, managing broker, whatever your title is, contingent upon the state that you're licensed in, you want your agents to take the ABR course. Stop waiting to get 5 transactions. Take the ABR course and get your 5 transactions. Here's why. If everything goes the way we think it's going to go, now let me tell you, I'm not speaking on behalf of NAR. This is Marki predictions that have been 100% accurate for 15 years. I foresee a time in the future that we will not see cooperating compensation in the MLS. So you representing a buyer, how are you going to be compensated? Oh, you don't know how you're going to be compensated, right? If you take the ABR course, it is going to teach you how to implement an exclusive buyer agreement with compensation. We have to stop telling, because it's an absolute bona fide lie, every buyer that, oh, don't worry about how we get paid. You don't pay nothing. Oops. That's not going to be the case moving forward. Oops.
But you still get paid. Some of the, here's Marki, here's what, when we talked about how do buyers finance commissions?
Yeah, because buyers finance the entire real estate transaction. Let's come back to that. The buyer finances the entire real estate transaction. So with that being said, someone just stated, guess what? Who they took the ABR course with. So all of us are ABR instructors. Okay. And I don't teach the ABR anymore. So I'm not telling you to take this class because I want to teach it to you. I don't teach the ABR course anymore, but I am inducted into the Reback Hall of Fame. With that being said,
that means we can retire once we get inducted.
Well, let me just say this. Was my son not in your ABR class last week?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
And he was sitting in the front.
I forgot
to tell you that.
Right, because we had a discussion, and I had failed to tell him, hey, Skyler, you know what? You should take the ABR class, because 100% I believe my career was based on that. So what I am telling everyone is, if you've not taken the ABR class, keep in mind, I don't teach it. I ain't coming back to teach it, okay? You need to be in the ABR course, because Marki Lemons-Ryhal closed $12 million in volume as a result of taking the class. Her first year selling real estate. Just throw that out there. And you can take it with JMan. You can take it with Carrie. It's a It's
Just
there.
take it.
Just
Just
take it.
take it. Just
Take
take
the
it. I mean,
class.
we're not saying it to promote ourselves as the instructors, uh, although we're really good at it. But I know that I had breakfast with Skylar last week. That was last week,
He
and we
making
had
the
a whole
rounds.
and we had a whole discussion. I was like, he's like, oh, I'm like, he's telling me what he wants his average sale price to be, and I'm like, why? He's like, well, why not $1 million listings? He's like, why not you? He was
Why
like,
not you?
you know what? That's right, Jay. Why not me? It's like,
He had 'em
let's
psyched up.
go. Let's go. So it's all of the more education, the more knowledge you can get, the better you're going to be, period. We've all been in the business a long time. We're still constantly learning new things, especially with pandemic hits and people sat on their hands and we were like, yo, we got to get on with this streaming stuff. We got to do more. We got to do more and we got to do more. And I think that exponentially helped us all. Whoever embraced it, right? Whoever said, look, it's going to be different, saw the opportunity, really took their business to another level. But how can we help these first timers? Let's help the first timers who are coming to the conference.
Carrie, you can take the
Carrie,
ABR.
take it now. Yeah.
You cannot put yourself out as an ABR. And let me tell you why you should take it right now. You've had one deal. I promise you, if you go take the ABR class, and this is me a promise to you, and you implement what you learn in that class, you will close those other 4 deals. Do not wait to get the deals to earn the designation. Earn the designation to get the deals. I'm telling you right now. So go take it right now. And I promise you, if you implement what you learn, you're going to
No
get
doubt.
those other deals in record time and you're going to have a foundation to build a sustainable real estate business. That is my promise to you.
In the back of the book, in the whole book. And sometimes and once you do get the designation, it will make so much more sense. But in the actual, and there you're going to print this puppy out. You may not want to, but you will. At the back, they give you scripts, how to deal with rejection, and they give you a checklist of everything you could do for your clients. So there's really no excuse. So even if you don't have the transactions, you can get the transactions. And I reached out to Dawn. The rules have changed a little bit. So if you're on a team, you will go online, you will go to I think it's abr.realtor, and they give you how you can add those transactions, and teams do matter. Let's read that, Marki.
Real talk in real time. Marki mentioned the DOJ issue roughly 2 months ago. This has been my prediction, guys. I took note, then took the ABR class with Carrie last week. I closed my 5th buyer deal next week. I wanted to be prepared. Now I am. Thank you. Skylar and his friend Vincent were in class. Skylar's 25 years old. Vincent's 25 years old. Both of them are licensed brokers. Both of them took the ABR class because they believe in education, okay? You want a bunch of 25-year-olds armed with true education, designations, and certification and grind out here who were born and raised with this technology? And let me tell you something. I ain't getting ready to let them boys take my market share. I gotta stay in the game with them. I gotta stay in the game with them.
Third arm. It's an appendage. They're using it just like this is real life, and they're faster. Like I watch them, and Marki and I always say, if you show up in class, never leave home without the ability. I'm just saying, you at your office. I look how close it was. Just look how close it was, right? I can get and I probably can sell this. I could get I'm just saying my iPad in here, and I'm just saying in the back. Look at that. Look at you. First of all, let me just tell all of y'all. Y'all need your mobile office when you come to the Realtor Conference and Expo. #NAR Annual. Look here. I got my light. I got my gadgets.
I mean, it's I leave in the morning and I don't come back till I go to sleep with this.
We can go anywhere and
like
work. Yep. The internet, Marki said there was a nationwide outage with the internet. So you should have seen me on the plane.
Look, I had this bag packed yesterday. I had an event for Lions Real Estate out of Sacramento and the Poconos yesterday. I come into my office. I realize my internet is not working. Instantly, I'm going to blame my husband because we have a new router and a new modem. He was on the phone so quick. No, Marky, look, none of the neighbors got it. It ain't our house, right? That was the first thing. And then he said it's an outage. I called the office. Comcast business was working. My bag was ready. I put this bag on, went to work, got there on time, sat in the president of the Illinois Association of Realtors office, actually took over his office yesterday and conducted all of my meetings. This is what's coming with me today. It's a little heavier than normal. Whew.
So we got a question from Billy P in Billings, Montana. What if you've been in real estate for 12 years, would ABR still be of value? The answer is yes. It looks like Mark's booty.
That is Mark's booty.
Oh, there he goes. It froze there for a second.
Because he was putting that booty in the air. I'm not going to say nothing about booties, JMan, because that would be the third
No,
time
I mean, shoot,
today.
we did it be like.
But wait,
10.
Carrie, somebody want to know, where do they take the ABR class? So what's the link?
You could literally go to abr.realtor and I'll tell you, go to your local association and see if they're hosting it. And if they're not, you might ask them to host it. And
yeah, you can tell them we want to have Carrie and JMan come in remotely or in person to team teach it, because
that's the thing.
Dynamic. That would be
But
fun.
let me say this, Billy. To me, I would ask some other questions, right? It's not about necessarily the 12 years. I want to know, have you implemented an exclusive buyer representation agreement with compensation? Are you thoroughly vested in negotiating for sale by owner compensation deals? We are getting ready to see a softening, and it's already predicted a softening in the market. So we're coming out of that Uber sellers market. How are you going to thoroughly vet and work with buyers moving forward? And the next thing is, what are you really going to do when you go to the MLS and there is no offer of compensation? So what I'm saying, I don't care how long you've been in the business. The way we're going to do business in the future is not how we're doing business today. It is the class that will allow you to pivot legally and ethically and develop new business strategies. Now, people don't have to. I got 64 real estate licenses, designations, and certifications. I learned something new from every last one of these classes I take. Even the Fair Haven training taught me something, and the implicit bias class taught me something, right? Because one of them words I'm having a problem with. I just want you to know it. I thought it was too elaborate. Anyway, digressed. And so, most definitely, I want everybody here today to ask yourself, how are you going to conduct business ethically and legally if you go to the MLS and there is no offer of compensation? How are you going to negotiate that legally and ethically? Because I'm going to tell you the very first thing the average agent is going to do. They're going to use a sales contract to negotiate their compensation. I'll tell you, that's illegal in every single state. And so they don't even know how to get paid on that their deal. All right. I want you to take the class so you know how to do it the right way, so you won't jeopardize your livelihood. That's why and I know their agents been in the business as long as I am old and ain't figured that out.
Well, Reback, if you're out there, Dawn, if you're watching this and you're listening, feel free to sponsor the Good Morning Real Estate Show, because today we've been talking about ABR for 23 minutes.
So, Mark, what are you going to do at the conference?
I am going to go to the, what is it?
The expo?
Yeah, that's where I'm going to hang out. So if you're looking for me, that's where I'll be.
Yo, Mark, come see me, man. I'll be at the Wise Agent booth. We're going to be making reels.
Okay, I'll be there. Have a good day.
I'm going to stop there and make a reel with you. Let's talk about a reel and why people should do it.
Oh, we are. We're going to do that one reel I sent y'all. I'm all ready.
So this
all
is
right,
what
let's start with, so Marky, it's after your 2:00 session on Saturday. Is that correct? You got a 2:00?
Hold on. Let me look at my calendar.
I'm pretty sure, because 2:00.
You were intentional? Like you put me on your calendar? You know my calendar? I don't know about that, JMan.
I know that Carrie said we gotta do it after Marky's session on Saturday. So you have one session on Saturday.
I do have one session on Saturday. So let me
tell you, on Friday after her session.
We could do it Friday. We could do it at 3:00 because we have professional standards at 1:00. The Professional Standards Committee and Forum.
This is what why don't we do this? Everybody who's watching this live or on the replay, you come to Marky's session at 2:00 on Saturday. After that session, we do a reel.
12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. 12.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. 12, boo. 12. You see that? 12 o'clock.
I added it to my
I
calendar.
speak on Saturday at 1:30.
Oh, you know what? Sabrina's on Friday at 2. You're at okay. So you speak at what time, Carrie?
So I think Friday's easier in my mind. I speak at 1:30 on Saturday, 1:30 to 2:30.
That'll work because we can come at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay.
I
3
might
o'clock.
have a wise agent. We can meet at what? Right. I might have
She
to
gonna
go
be a
interview
wise
with wise.
agent. We just gonna come to
I mean,
wise
no,
agent.
I'm sorry, I lied. Not wise agent. Riz Media.
Oh, Mina, she's talking about implicit bias. Let me tell you where y'all need to be at on Sunday morning. On Sunday morning, 9 a.m., you need to be at Organic Inclusion, the path to the diversity, inclusion, and equity. And we have Michelle, my CEO. We have who else? I think Tommy Choi is it, and I also believe
so.
Rebecca Thompson. If I'm
Oh,
not
we should pay
mistaken.
for Mina to go to that because Mina,
Yeah.
we're going to pay for her to go to that session.
So our time is
'Cause I'll
going
be
to
at council.
be. Sue wants to know what time. So Sue, in EST, it's a 3-hour time difference, and so we're looking at 3 p.m., which is 6 p.m. your time. So we're going to do it 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time because we don't have Reback Major Investor is later that evening. So, yep. Look, I need Wise Agent since they're now an exclusive partner with Exit and our company. They need to roll out the red carpet for us to come on over there. Ilana, is she still here? Because I need them to roll it out. All right.
What time? What's the time? What's the time?
We're going to be there 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to have a real challenge.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
I have to go look at my calendar.
Well, pull your phone out. Stop playing. Pull out your phone.
And
you ain't got to go look at your calendar.
There's an app for this, folks. So for those of you guys who are watching while we're discussing this, there's an app for the conference. You can build your schedule in there because it does get hectic.
Yeah.
And you want to go to the expo.
Let me say this. If Carrie wants to change the time, I can do 3:30 on Friday because I have a 2 o'clock presentation. I'm doing gamification with RRC.
3:30 works too on Friday for me.
So you all pick the time, but we're going to meet at Wise Agent booth. We're going to do a real challenge. So if you're not dancing, okay, don't come over there because we dancing. All right. We dancing. Me and JMan, we know how to get our dance on. Carrie's coming along. She building her moves. Come on, let's get it. Hey,
so, Carrie, is that Friday at 3:30 is good?
Hold on, I'm telling you now. Hold on.
I got to just. It has to be in my calendar because I'm. And if you're watching this, if you come
saying
on,
Brandon Wise is the man. I'm sure they'll roll. Hey, I was with Brandon rooftop at Inman. Good dude. Love him. We've communicated this week. Their customer service is phenomenal. Our agents are loving the switch to their customer relationship management system. And so we're getting ourselves together. We got our girl, Miss Mims, in the house. I know you guys spoke about the ABR. What other designations do people need to invest in? SRS.
SRS, right? Oh, I said the same time.
SRS. I believe the CRS designation. But let me come back for this. I think you need to think long-term strategically about your business and think of not only where you want to be right now, but think about your 5-year and your 10-year plan. There are designations and certifications that I have earned that I've let go because they're not a good strategic fit for where I'm at and where I want to go. I did let go of the green because I don't live a green lifestyle. Nothing about me is green. I need to be a lot better. Therefore, I don't believe I'm equipped to teach that class. I let go of the SRES because my preferred communication style is not that of a senior. Therefore, I would never meet their needs. Okay. So I let go of that. I kept the things that I could see long-term strategically. Before I do the SRS, right? It'll be so many changes. I should go back and earn that when I get to that age, right? But not right now. So
yeah,
ABR, SRS, CRS courses, ePro would all be great designations and certifications to earn.
Yeah, I think ABR, SRS, ePro, almost like a default, and the CRS that you said as well. And then MRP, if you're involved with the military, you live in an area that has a lot of military relocating through there, 100%. We had Karen Carr was at our local board a few weeks ago, and she's moved. I think she said, man, 40 something times. Her husband's in the military. Like, she's all about that MRP, and she works a lot with military and can deliver great service that way. So just like Marki said, depends on where you live, what you do, and how you want to structure your business.
I would be remiss, and you should also take the only digital lead generation program in the NAR family with the Real Estate Business Institute that your girl Marki Lemons-Ryhal authored. And so I have the only digital lead certification program in the NAR family. So you should definitely take that. What else we got, guys?
We figure out Friday
Okay,
at 3:30. Carrie?
Okay, I'm good. So I have 3 p.m. with NAR. And then so 3 to about 3:15. It's only 15 minutes. So then I'm open around 3:20. But I'll be
and you can get to the expo by 3:30.
Okay. I'll already be at the building. So.
Oh, okay. You'll be right down the hallway. So you can go into the expo tab on the conference site. There's a map there that has the expo floor plan. I can tell you Wise Agent has a great corner lot when we're talking about real estate. So if we can get enough people there, shoot. I mean, I want to do like 30, 40, 50 people in a reel. Like that would, people going, yo, what is going on over there?
We just got to do that one, Mark.
Let's do Michael Jackson song. Let's do the Michael Jackson song, and we all drag like our feet because it's real easy. Like we all emerging on it.
Or just the one that you and your son did is easy.
Oh
yeah, that one's super easy. But even the one you picked, Carrie, is pretty. Yeah, we'll figure it out before then. Just come ready. Bring your shoes.
We need to do that one though with the three of us.
Better stay ready.
We need to do that one with the three of us.
Okay, we got it figured out. So we look, Wise Agent. Look, we need new sponsors. We need Wise Agent, and we need REVAC or the Center for Realtor Specialized Education. As much as we've been talking about them today.
Wise Agent because they did sponsor us in the beginning of the year, and Riz Media.
And Riz Media.
Because I think, Marki, you're in Riz Media Hall of Fame, I believe,
no,
right?
REVAC Hall of Fame, Riz Media.
No, you're in Riz Media something all-time greatest person, do a video.
I think we both of us got that. Marki got it one year, then I got it the next year.
We both got it this year, I think.
All of us are Riz Media newsmakers. How about that?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I know I got a notice that said, hey, congratulations, we're going to do a dinner in your honor and buy some tickets.
You know what? You ain't right.
You guys throw me a free ticket. Yo, come on.
So go over to conference.realtor. Make sure that you're following us. Put that QR code back up, Jay, so that everybody can follow us because we're going to be sharing. If you've not had the opportunity, my Black Friday special waitlist did open today. You will receive my thank you digital system if you go and you register right now. So I did come up with yet a Black Friday special for realtors that we're opening up today. The wait list is open right now. Woo!
Well, in that case, I have my Black Friday. It's not available yet until Black Friday, but you can also, not a wait list, but a wait list.
Not a wait list, but a wait list.
My master class. It's in my link tree that JMan just shared, which I'm texting to Mina. Wait, put it back. Oh, wait, I think you opened it. I got it. Never mind. I got it. Because she's trying to get everybody's links and she can't really do anything while driving.
Okay, well, I'll say this. That's not all, folks. There's more. We're going to have a Black Friday special on Serbatalot, the messenger bot marketing system for realtors, for mortgage people, for real estate boards, for all of the things. We have created it. We have a special Black Friday special set at Cyber Monday.
So what should we do? Should we give them our final tips for the Realtor Conference and Expo?
One of the things is scheduling. You see how we just did that sitting here? I mean, like we went through this schedule. We knew where we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to be doing. The fact that we have limited amount of time. We added Instagram Reels. Didn't know if you know that Facebook also has Facebook Reels. The reason we're creating Reels is that you can monetize, you can make money on Instagram and Facebook right now with your Reels. So I'm focused on platforms that I can earn money: Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, and YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So my tips for all of you are, especially if you're a women's council, please make sure that you look at the NAR conference schedule, check out that schedule. And based on, since I had my husband coming with us before he was licensed, he would scope out the expo floor. A lot of times you go to the expo or you think you shouldn't go. Be intentional when you go to the expo, not just because you could win something, but we use a lot of the tools that we found at the expo. We are just like a big box brokerage. We have a voice over internet. If someone called right now and said, hey, I'm looking for an agent in the city of Chicago, I can say, you know, at one moment I have a referral source for you, and I could literally transfer the call to Skylar Lemons. I can send you to a loan officer. I can send you to an attorney. So we function like a big box brokerage, and we learned all of that at the expo. So take advantage of the expo.
So Carrie said this year was a struggle year, but she'll be there next year. We look forward to seeing you next year. We're going to share every resource we can, including specials, because you can still go online and get these specials. I'm winking at you. So we'll be able to share some of that with you. And someone asked us a question. Are you guys coming on each morning? No, we're not coming on each morning.
Wait a minute, we could. We could all do it live somewhere, but it probably won't be together because it'll definitely be an impromptu.
Yeah, it'll be impromptu. And we'll bring the reels live so we can do some behind the scenes videos
and
when we're together on Friday.
I just posted. I don't know how I can post in the comments with all the comments here on Restream. So I put it in the private chat, Marki. Maybe you can post to the comments from where you're at.
Oh, which one you post?
We created a short video last week. It's 8 minutes long. It's good for you guys to watch on how to use the collaborate feature on Instagram, because that boosts your exposure. When you're talking about literally collaborating with people rather than tagging them, you add them as a collaborator and it automatically adds it to both of your feeds. You do a reel and then you collaborate that reel with at least one person. The algorithm's going to take it, you know.
Me and Carrie
maybe we could
a
do
collabo yesterday.
Yeah, if you see us in the hallway somewhere and you're like, yo, let's do a reel, we will not say no. It's always going to be yes for me. And I know every time Marki sees me, I could be like half asleep, just finished speaking in the corner, and she'll be like, Jay, you want to do a video? Let's go. Let's go. She's like, you stay ready. That's right. Let's go, man.
Well, we could do impromptu lives on Instagram if we end up in the same place or not in the same place, because you can have 4 people in the live and we could do like a 5-minute power session wherever you are. So
yeah, you know, I'm still waiting for, I know that you tried the more than 2 people with somebody else from New York, but it wasn't me. I'm still salty about it. So I'm just saying, maybe someday.
Why don't we do that afterwards? So we have about 5 minutes afterwards. Why don't we go over to Instagram, try that out real quick, right? See if it works. And then that can be our collaboration tool, because we'll be all over the place.
You mean like right now?
Like as soon as we get off, we're going to go over and do this collabo tool on Instagram. Like, we're leaders. Leaders, stay ready, Carrie. Let's just do the damn thing. All right, let's go.
Well, and if you guys
Trust God t-shirt, Lord.
If you guys connect with us, if you go onto the QR code that we showed you, you can connect with us on all of our social. I have my Facebook Messenger, personal Facebook Messenger on there. You can connect with me on there without having to be my Facebook friend. We have groups that are running or walking in the morning. That's another great way to network if you don't know anybody. And then there's another group just called Fun and Games, and those are the people that tell you where the parties are, where the networking is, where the karaoke is, where all that is. So if you connect with us on Messenger, we'll add you to that too. That's it.
Somebody said, love it. Leaders, stay ready. Most definitely. We got to stay ready. What's going on, Cassandra,
you want your
Oliver?
gear? If you want your gear, Women's Council and NAR, they all have stores. And I'm just telling you, that's where I go first. That's where I go first, because they never have my size. They have one of my size every time. I'm not telling you what
me in the store. I'll be there Sunday.
Cassandra, there's actually a new a first timer track. So take a look at that on the conference.realtor site. If you're a first timer, there's a whole bunch of special things for you, orientation and networking, and reach out to anybody who's been here before. I feel like everybody's very inclusive. They're more than happy.
And just one more tip. That's a good point. For those of you that couldn't make it, there is a fee to watch some of these sessions virtually. And I believe my session and Marki's session is being recorded for the virtual so you can watch the replay later. So I believe if you invest in that, you get it. I believe, but go check it out. It might be $150. So instead of having to get on a plane, pay for a hotel and the conference, there you go.
If you're going to do that, what I would also say is leverage social media to come back and comment on whoever the speakers is most recent post. Sometimes we have things that we give away there. They would probably be more than willing to give you whatever free downloads, checklist, things that they have that are available. Okay. So I would open that up, have my mobile device, and also connect with them as well.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if he registered for in person, are you getting the recordings online as well?
I think you are. There's some things you won't get.
I think so.
Get access to the expo.
Yeah, you can go back and rewatch. It's
just not just that, because sometimes you're torn between two. Like, man, I really want to go to Marki's session, so I'm going to go to that. But there's another one that I want to go to as well. You could always catch it on. It's one of the only years that I can remember where it's going to be both. A hybrid type of scenario. Last year was fully virtual. Before that, it was in person. So use that to your advantage and continue the learning after you get back.
Oh, somebody said they heard that 30 days we get the recording. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate that.
Billy P means you can't sit on it. Like,
do we all have are we all green?
Well, Marki's not green because she let that green designation go. She's not about that green life.
You know what I mean. Or green means that we are willing to hug. So. He's signifying we're willing to hug. So if you see us, we're all open to hugging. I can't speak for everyone. I am double vaxxed and boosted. And so if you see me, you can bring it on in. I made sure that I protected myself so then I don't have to alienate people. And so if you see me, walk on up to me. I am willing to hug. Now, if you know your butt's sick and you've been contaminated state, you can wave at me.
Right. What if they're not vaccinated, Marki? Look, should I even ask that?
I'm not the COVID police. Yep. I'm not asking people about their business. Don't care. I did what I thought I needed to do to protect me. So you do you, and I'm not alienating, and I ain't asking you. Now don't hug me, then whisper in my ear, right? That you haven't did it, because guess what? I'm likely to kick you. So don't do that. I just want you to know you'll see a different side of me. So be respectful. But yeah, I'm open to everything, and I'm not going to ask you. Thank you. Sharon said she will be I will be missing you all in person. I'm attending the conference virtually. Sharon, we love you. We'll see you,
Sharon,
when time permits.
Somebody Orlando.
Nicola, she said she got my hugs at the awards. Guess what? I got hugs, so we can hug it up. Boom, we can fist. Whatever you do, I'm down for it. All right.
Let me just one last tip. This is related to technology, because those of you who are coming in as Facebook user, it's because you didn't go in and give Restream the permission to share your information. So just for future reference, if you do that, the next time we have a live stream, we won't have to call you Facebook user. We want to call you by name.
I love that.
Okay, everybody, smile before you guys disappear on me and I don't get my screenshot.
How long?
Okay, you're good.
All right, everybody. We'll see you online. We'll have reels posted. Inbox us if you need anything. If we find discounts, things that you can leverage virtually, we will post them as well.
Yeah, watch our stories for sure. Watch reels. I know you could still catch me on Snapchat, and you will definitely see my stories on YouTube.
Thank you, Carol. We'll see you soon. All right, everybody.
Right. We're going to Instagram.
We're going to Instagram.